on JDZ News, we have the Rwanda genocide. Turkey blocks YouTube and stolen passports on the Malaysia airline. First, back with the Rwanda genocide, U.S. Ambassador Samantha Powers said Friday she's going to Africa, not just to commemorate the 20th anniversary of Rwanda genocide, but to put a spotlight on the ethnic killings. They say more than 500,000 minority Tutsis and moderate members of the Hutu majority were killed, and over 1 million Rwandans were killed that day too by the 100-day slaughter, according to it. The leak comes 3 days before the election Sunday for the local offices and for the president of Turkey. The men on the recording discuss possibility of sending military units into Syria, firing missiles at Turkey so they can actually use it to pretext an attack or have a counterattack against Syria. Now, on with the stolen passports from Flight Malaysia. The passports were discovered, but they were actually used about 13 years ago during the 9/11 attacks. So they have no idea where they came from or who these people are, because recently the flight has gone missing in the ocean. So now they're wondering, what was this planned? Was it an accident, or was it actually a scheduled terrorist attack against these people on this flight? And with Turkey blocking YouTube, an audio recording leaked saying that Turkish officials were actually planning an attack against their own country so they can wage war on Syria. But then when it came to ask about it, they said, this is a villainous and dishonesty. Who are you serving by doing audio surveillance of such an important meeting? And they say that it was taken completely out of text, and they deny all accusations of actually trying to do that. The YouTube blockage caused an uproar with Turkey and lots of other parts of the world. The leak came 3 days before the election Sunday of local offices, and you're giving her. That should be the one again now. And next, we have Dylan Cox with sports and national news.
Hi, welcome to JDZ News, and this is Dylan Cox with sports. First off, for the topic, we have roll up your sweater sleeves for the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks have recently gone on a three-game winning streak. Andrew Shaw drilled the Blues' Alex Pietrangelo into the St. Louis bench. A short time later, teammates Jeremy Maroon launched himself into his own bench on a failed check attempt. Bodies were flying when the Central Division rivals faced off at the United Center. In the end, the Hawks were left standing following a hard-fought 4-2 victory that kept their hopes alive for home ice advantage for the playoffs. Hawks coach Joel Cleveland said, "It was a good week for us, and I like our response to a real tough week prior, with Jonathan Toews and Patrick Kane being out from injuries. Hawks have concentrated on tightening up their defense after yielding a combined 12 goals after 3 losses. Without the top guys mentally, we're okay, and we have to play stronger defensively. That's how we're going to get a chance to win the game," said Marian Hossa. And next for sports, we have the New York Islanders. General manager Gareth Snow is such an undesirable predicament that turning over a high draft pick to the Buffalo Sabres in June might be the most sensible play he has. Snow has put himself in the mess in the fall when he agreed to give the Sabres his first-round draft pick in 2014 or 2015 for Thomas Vanek. In fairness to Snow, the deal seemed less scary when he made it because the Islanders had been a playoff team and expected it for a better story. Alright, now for national news. Mudslide has brought a death toll to 25. In Osha, Washington, the body of a 4-month-old girl was found at the site of the Osha landslide in Washington State Thursday. The baby was found in debris not far from where her grandmother's body was found Sunday. The family had waited to bury Jeffers until they lay Santa's to rest beside her. Sanoa's mother, Natisha Hudson, confirmed that her child's body was found. She was in nearby Arlington when disaster had struck. Her daughter's name means mist in the mountains, and Hawaiian Huts told King TV this week. County medical examiner has received her body. It will have reached 25. 90 names still remain missing from the disaster. At the site of the landslide, 600-foot hill that once towered over the street has turned what was a county lane of homes, cabins, and barns into a disaster storm of gray and brown mud. And this is Dylan Cox with Sports and National News. After a good hard workout, I drink Bubba Cola. What's in your fridge?
Hi, I'm Zach Montine with the local weather. For the upcoming 5-day forecast, Wednesday, it'll be sunny but partly cloudy with a high of 49 and a low of 38. Thursday, it'll be fairly windy with wind gusts up to 20 plus miles an hour and with a high of 51 degrees and a low of 36. On Friday, it'll be partly cloudy but somewhat sunny with a high of 52 degrees and a low of 31. Saturday and Sunday, they'll both be sunny with a high of 50 to 53 and a low of 36 to 35. So over the week, throughout the 5-day forecast, you're looking at mostly sunny, some winds on an average of 50 degrees high and about an average of 35 low. That's the news. Today in local news, a teacher was charged with sexual assault. She had a relationship with a student under 18 years in Savannah at West Carroll High School. Science teacher Chelsea Wheeler was charged with criminal sexual assault, accused of having a relationship with a student under the age of 18. Chelsea Wheeler, 24, was arrested Monday after turning herself in from a warrant. According to a news release from the Savannah Police Department, her bond was set at $50,000, was paid the same day. West Carroll Superintendent Craig Matters said in an interview Thursday that Chelsea Wheeler had no longer works for the district. The school board accepts her resignation Tuesday. Superintendent Mathers said, Chelsea Wheeler's name isn't listed on the high school's online teacher directory, though her name is still on the list of West Carroll School District staff. Mathers said the investigation of Wheeler began March 24th and that his office has been cooperating with authorities. This was Chelsea Wheeler's second school year teaching at West Carroll High School, but her first year as a full-time teacher. During the 2012-2013 school year, she taught science for half of the day at Chadwick Milledgeville High School and half the day at West Carroll High School. This is Chelsea Wheeler's first felony charged in Carroll County. Her first court appearance is scheduled for April 28th. Holly M. Merson, 34 of Davis Junction, Wednesday in 100 block of Dayflower Circle in Davis Junction. She was charged with domestic battery, aggravated assault, reckless driving, Whiteside County warrant for failure to appear for traffic offense. She was taken to Ogle County Jail and held pending a court appearance. Chet L. Harrell, 31 of Oregon, Wednesday in the 400 block of East Washington Street in Oregon, is charged for a warrant for failure to appear, aggravated driving under the influence, unlawful possession of cannabis less than 2.5 grams, unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. He was taken to Ogle County Jail and held in lieu of bond. And that is the local news with Zach Montine.
Go ahead, Dad.
I guess. Oh, really? This is Jared Garza with JDZ News. Good night and good flight.
Here at Z&J's Frisbee Golf Academy, we can teach you how to be the best Frisbee golfer you can be. With 3 easy steps, money, an envelope, and me, you'll be so good, you can throw it like this.
from selling